Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back here to another Prepar3D video. As you can see, we are in the PMDG 748 and getting shaken up pretty bad here. We're on our way into Miami from London Heathrow. About 7 hours and 39 minutes into the flight now, and almost at our top of descent. Got some storms around the area here. It's shaking us up pretty bad. And, the forecast actually for most of the descent into Miami calls for some pretty significant turbulence. So we've got the seatbelt signs on. The cabin is advised, and we've already actually began our prep into Miami, and we'll go over that in a second here with you guys. Had some issues with the aircraft today. We actually had a sim crash, and luckily I have FSLABS FSUI PC autosave, so I was able to recover from about 15 minutes before the crash. However, it has caused issues with the aircraft, so I have numerous amber lights going off. Gens 2 and 3 from engines 2 and 3 are inop at the moment. We've got some fuel imbalance issues going on. Engines 2 and 3 have turned off on me 2 to 3 times already so far, so we are literally limping into Miami. Not sure what has caused that. I've recovered many flights from crashes with PMDG and different products, but for some reason it didn't like the recovery of this aircraft. So hopefully we get into Miami safely here. For some reason I'm over speeding as well, so let me try to bring this speed back. Before we start down here. And right now we are on heading select, just because again we are avoiding some of these storm cells here. This aircraft does not want to slow down. We'll take control vertical speed mode. It's trying to descend, but I don't want it to descend just yet, or else we're going to be way too fast. So let's bleed off some speed, and then we'll descend. We've got we're on VATSIM, no air traffic control on, not much traffic in the area, so we've got some room to work with, even if we have to make vectors here to lose some altitude. Tell you, man, this is South Florida for you in the summertime. So you see here we've got storms around us, really nowhere to go. Let's reduce this range a little bit. Descending will only put us right into the storm, so I'll hold this altitude just a little while longer. Again, she's still not slowing down. Let's try something here. Disengage auto throttle, and we'll take control of the throttles for now. Now we want to be at, we're just going to go direct Milsey, or Milsey, which is the next fix after Zulu Foxtrot Papa. Obviously we don't want that fixed with that cell there, so we'll just go direct Milsey, and we're going to cross Milsey at 13,000. Get that dialed in.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, you'll be pleased to know that we're about 45 minutes away from arriving, and we'll be putting the fasten seatbelt signs on in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. If you'd like to use the lavatories and collect your personal belongings, now would be a good time to do so. On behalf of myself and the fabulous crew on board, we much appreciate your custom and hope you've enjoyed the flight with us today. And I'll be passing you over to our brilliant cabin crew who will assist for the last stages of the flight. Thank you very much again.
Alright, cabin has been briefed. Let's see if we can get this auto throttle back on and see if it'll behave. Alright, we look to be okay. Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Recall checked. Auto brake.
Level 2.
Check that again, please. Landing data.
Set and checked.
VREF 144. Minimums 200 feet. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
Alright, that's our descent checklist. We are getting rocked up here. Look at that wing flex. Good looking bird though, good looking bird. This is obviously a fictional livery. I don't believe the British Airways uses the 748s. I think they still fly the old 747-400s. Alright, let's see what's going on. Milsey, we want to be 250 knots at Milsey. Do that like so. We can start to head back on track here. Let's bring that speed down some more. Let's make it Mach 0.78. Alright, just to give you guys an idea what we're looking at today. So again, into Miami on the Highly 7 arrival. We are approaching Milsey now. We're landing west, so we can expect hit Milsey at 250 knots, 13,000 feet. And then after Cairns, it looks like we'll vector ourselves in for runway 27. I am just going to go ahead and check flight radar to make sure that is still what Miami is landing. For those of you who don't know Flight Radar, it is a nifty website where you can see real-time flight information from pretty much all over the world. So again, we're coming into Miami, and know what? It looks like they may have switched their runways. I think they are E-stops now. Let's check the weather at Miami. Let's make sure. Well, yeah. 140 at 5. It's what, like a southeast headwind? Trying to see here. No, that's still landing west. They're still west stops. They may be in the middle of switching it around though. You know, we're gonna continue landing west. Looks like they're still west, so we'll continue west stops unless ATC comes online and says otherwise. Our minimums for runway 27, 200 feet, we got that in. VREF 30144. And we'll take LNAV and VNAV mode now. Bring this speed back here. And this rate of descent is way too high. Yeah, we'll just manage this this profile ourselves. Parking wise, so into Miami. So we'll vacate runway 27. Now I'm wondering if we should land 26 left or even 30. Let's see what's going on down below. Alright, that's us here. Got no other traffic coming into Miami, it looks like, or at least not before us. We've got an aircraft on the ground going to LaGuardia. He's going to Heathrow.
Transition.
Transition 29901, that's set. No, we'll stick with 27. I don't feel like changing anything right now. Just ease this rate of descent here so we can bleed off some more speed. And the other thing that went bonkers on us is the wind. So I can't even get the latest forecast because it told me I had no more or ACARS was unavailable. So again, that was after the crash and the reload. Anyway, so we'll come in 27, vacate probably at Tango 1, backtrack here, Tango or Sierra. We'll cross runway 30 at probably Uniform, all the way to Papa, and we're going into Echo or E23 this evening. Actually E24 rather, so we're going into gate E24. That is where the British Airways parks their 747 at Miami. Alright, still a bit too fast here. Get some speed brakes out.
One to go.
Keep going down to 8,000 now. And they got speed 250 knots. Got another couple of cells right here to the south of us. So for a shortcut, I could just fly directly south and then pick up the initial fix for the arrival runway, but that cell there, or those cells there, are going to prevent us from doing that. So we're going to hopefully cut through the two cells here after Hiley and then vector ourselves into Hinder. That's checked. This is nasty stuff here, man. Alright, heading select. Let's see if we can thread the needle here.
One to go.
Let's make that speed 240. See if we can go as slow as possible to reduce some of the effects of this turbulence. I'm telling you, man, it never fails in the summertime flying into Miami. There's always storms around. Make our out to 3,000 now.
The fasten seatbelt signs have been switched on, so please return to your seat. Ensure your hand baggage is in a safe place in the overhead lockers or underneath the seat in front of you. Please also ensure your tray table is folded away, your seat back is upright with the armrest down, and your seat belt is fastened. If you've been using the in-seat power, we'll shortly be switching it off, so please now detach your laptop and store it in a safe place.
Look at that.
Once again, may we remind you that portable telephones must having any used headsets ready for collection as we pass through the cabin. I'd also like to say thank you to those passengers who completed the survey form given out earlier. And please could you hand the form to the cabin crew? Thank you.
Again, I want us as slow as possible going through these patches of turbulence here.
Glide slope alive.
Checked. Coming over city of Miami here. All part of the Latin VFR KMIA version 3 scenery. And here comes that rain. Flaps 1, please. Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
2991 set.
2991 set. Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1, please.
Speed checked. Flaps 1. Flaps 1 green.
Thank you.
One to go.
Checked. I thought this aircraft had true glass. It's interesting that the rain isn't sticking to the windshields. Or maybe I'm wrong. See if I can pick up that localizer. Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5.
We've got to go way slow here.
Checked.
I have control.
You have control.
Flaps 10.
Speed checked. Flaps 10. Localizer alive. Flaps 10 green.
Check. And that cabin is ready. Flaps 20, please.
2500.
Flaps 20.
2500.
Speed checked. Radio altimeter alive. Flaps 20.
Checked. Bit below the glide.
Flaps 20. Green. Checked.
Got 8 miles to go. We've called final on Unicom. Looks like we're clear to land. Flaps 25.
Speed checked. Flaps 25.
Gear down.
Gear down. Flaps 25. Green.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30. Flaps 30 green.
Landing checklist, please.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
30
Runway.
green light. Check.
Landing checklist complete.
Alright, that's our checklist.
Outer marker. Height checked.
That's checked. Our misapproach altitude is 3,700 checked. Recycle flight directors. Visual.
Check. (1,000 feet).
1000.
That's checked.
That's 500 feet. Stable.
Check, thank you.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing.
Check.
Sync rate. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes up.
Check.
Reverse green.
Alright, looking good. Manual braking.
Auto brakes.
We'll actually vacate.
60 knots.
Checked. Up here. Oh, there's a rain on the windshield, so it looks like it does not work in the air, but on the ground. Interesting. Looks good though. Wipers on. Wipers on. Is that not a command on the 747? Alright, to our gate. After landing procedure.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and the entire crew, we'd like to welcome you to our destination. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, leaving all items of hand luggage safely stowed until the seatbelt signs have been switched off. Before Before you leave the aircraft, please ensure you have all your personal items and hand luggage with you. Please be careful when opening overhead lockers as items may fall out causing injury. We'd like to remind you that smoking is not permitted until you reach the designated smoking area. If you require assistance when you leave the aircraft, please contact a member of our ground staff. If you're connecting to another flight today and hold a boarding card and transfer wallet advising you of your departure terminal, please follow the signs to flight connections. This will lead you on to your departure terminal, and please check your gate number in the departure lounge. To avoid missing your onward flight, we strongly recommend that you go straight to your departure terminal. For those of you who do not have a boarding card, please go directly to the flight connections desk. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire airline, thank you very much for choosing to fly with us today, and we hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you.
For some reason, I do not have all the airlines in here. Give me 1 second. I think we said gate E24, but it looks like there's an aircraft at our gate, according to a Velosoft EFB at least. So we'll park at 23. It's probably that British Airways that's going to Heathrow, back where we just came from. So. Start the APU.
Starting the APU.
I don't think we can fit down here, so we'll just cross the runway up here. It's actually the first time I'm seeing these rain effects. It's pretty cool. Clear left side.
Clear right.
Actually hook a left down here. Yep, that's who it was. That's Speedbird at our gate there. So we'll go around the other side and park at 23. No problem. We'll turn these lights off so we're not blinding our marshaller. Good. Where is our gate? think I overshot it actually. Here it is. There's no one outside directing us in. Stop right there. Alright, APU is available. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Kill the engines. Seatbelts off. And we'll request deboarding. Shutdown procedure.
Check.
Alright folks, we are down here in Miami.
Ready for shutdown, but just check the power source for me, will you?
Yes, we didn't connect the APU. I mean the ground control unit, but that's cool. I'll cut the video here. Thanks for watching as usual, and we'll see you next time. Take care.